welcome to the Parlay game. Sports gambling made easy. I'm your host, Ife, here with my brother T.O., patiently waiting on my other brother Vic to join us. That nigga's always late, so we gonna get the party started without him. Hey, welcome to episode 5, man. We had a small victory this week with a bonus bet that I placed in the Instagram stories of the Parlay game. I did a nice little three-leg parlay with the quarterback passing for each quarter. It was my first time placing that bet, but I know QBs, so I looked at the QBs, I looked at the matchup, and I went with my gut, and it hit. So, depending on what you bet, it was a nice profitable weekend, $500 to $1,000. Like I said, we'll take every hit we can get. The big hit is coming, but at the end of the season, we just want to be in the green. We just want to make more money than we lost at the end of the day. So we'll take another victory. We right around 2K so far in the first 5 weeks. Profit maybe 2,500, which is not bad at all. So we'll take that all day. And then when the big hit comes and you get that big hit, I'll do a little video and show y'all how to kind of take that money and increase your bets and then decrease the legs on your parlay to make them just a little bit safer, kind of take the risk out of it. You got to spend a little bit more money to do that, but we'll break that down when that first hit comes. But before we get started, I just want to take a quick little time, and I just feel like it's important that us as black men highlight and show some love to Kyren Lacy. Recent news came out about his accusation in which he was charged with like vehicular homicide, reckless driving, just a bunch of bullshit charges that was put on this young man, which ended up resulting in him taking his own life. If you don't know who Kyren Lacy is, he passed away at 24 years old. He was a young wide receiver from Louisiana, played for LSU. He was a rising star. He was in that class with Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Jaden Daniels. Projected to go in the second, third round of the NFL draft. He was a young kid, so he wasn't perfect. He had his run-ins with the law. Nothing outrageous, nothing that deserved him to be falsely accused of causing the death of a young man, of an older gentleman in a vehicle accident, and nothing for him to be prosecuted by the media during that time. So at the time of all these charges, I saw his name all over all of the media outlets. And now that we found evidence and video footage that has come out that has shown that he did not cause the death of that older gentleman in that accident, I'm not seeing as much coverage on that. The apology isn't as loud as the accusation. And as an African American man myself, that is troubling to me. And we're a very small podcast. We don't do no den and anything like that, but we do value integrity. We do value transparency, and we feel that it's only right that we share some light on this situation. And I tell everybody, me and my brother, we joke about this because we are big fans of Making a Murderer, Stephen Avery on Netflix. And we always say, if they can do that to a white man in Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, what do you think police would do to a young black man? Now, with that being said, I'm a retired first responder and I worked with police officers for 8 years. And I've met some amazing, high value, high integrity, high character police officers. But let me tell you, I've also met some racist, sexist, narcissists, egotistical police officers as well. So you have to be careful when you're out in those streets. It's just really sad that what happened to Kyron Lacy, and we're not all built the same. Our mental capacity, our mental makeup is all built differently. And the accusations, the shame, the embarrassment that was placed upon him, the fact that he was losing out, potentially wasn't going to even be drafted because of this accusation, resulted in him losing his life due to suicide. At least that's what has been documented. We don't even know if he actually killed himself, For all we know, the police officers might have did it. Because what happened was he had got into a family altercation. He fired his firearm into the ground and to flee, and he fled from the scene. And upon fleeing from the scene, he was later caught up with by police and led them on a high speed chase. And who knows? He could have been high, intoxicated. We don't know. But whatever happened, it resulted in him taking his own life, allegedly. So I just wanted to shed some light on that because I think that's important that we notate that. I want to say a shout out to Ryan Clark at ESPN and Trey Wingo. They're the only ones that I saw to address the hypocrisy with the media and the BS that was placed upon this young man, and the fact that it is not being highlighted today. And I'm praying that his family sues Louisiana Police Department for everything. They should be able to get 200, 250 mil because the sky was the limit for him on his NFL career. He was going to be like a Debo Samuel type. Like he really had a ton of potential. And I'm just sad to see him go in that fashion. But I just wanted to say that before we get started on the podcast. I thought it was only right as black men that we highlight the hypocrisy and the BS that's going on in society, especially when we're dealing with law enforcement and false accusations. This shit happens every day. And the
Hmm.
fact that this video evidence is just now coming to light a whole year and a half later, that should tell you everything that you need to know. The fact that the police department had this footage and still charged this man. And there's footage of the police officers instructing Kyren Lacy exactly what to write in this police report, manipulating and intimidating a young African American man. Is bullshit. So I just wanted to highlight that. And I'm sorry I went on my little rant, but I thought it was important that we address that. So with that being said, T.O., how you feeling today, my good brother?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, man. Rest in peace, Kyren Lacy, and free that man Stephen Avery, man. I'm
Free Stephen Avery.
still shouting free Stephen Avery, man.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you
but
right now,
nah,
me and T.O. gonna be 70 years old. And it's gonna randomly, it's gonna be one day randomly, nigga, it's gonna come into my crib, or I'm gonna come into his crib, and I'm like, nigga, I just watched Making a Murderer again. Did you see when Steve? That's just how invested we are. That's how deep we into to that shit. That shit blows my mind.
I'm not gonna ever lie to you. I know we getting off of football, but that making a murderer, that might be some of the scariest shit I've ever seen. While I was
For
watching
real.
that shit at night, that shit had me terrified. The
Yeah,
fact
it's
what the
crazy.
police are willing to do to put a nigga in a jail and a white
Man,
man, nigga, that shit had me shook. I was scared
man.
as hell watching that shit at night.
Hey, hey, those small towns, if you got a young kid, if you got an 18, 19-year-old that's going to college in one of them small little towns, if you got a kid that's at Texas Tech in Little Lubbock, just know the police can do anything they want in them little ass towns and they will manipulate it to their best interest. It's just like the movies. The movies have reference. All right, understand that. So yeah, we all into Stephen Avery. But the
For
Kyrie
sure.
Lacy situation just hits home because it's along the same lines of what happened with Stephen Avery. It's police
Hmm.
bullshit, manipulating testimonies, the scene, corrupt, all kind of shit. It's corruption at its finest, man. But
For
yeah,
sure.
go ahead, T.O.
Yeah, man. This week was a wild week of football, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Another week of teams that you expect to win don't fucking win. Crazy, 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 man. But it was interesting football. Always interesting football. We did get a hit, you know what I'm saying? We did get a hit this week. Ife hit on the same game parlay. And next time you do that, man, next time you do one of them quarterback joints, like, man, let me know. I need to know that. I ain't even know they had them options. Boy,
Yeah, they got him.
15 yards in a quarter? Nigga, what? Nigga, sign me up all day, every day.
Yeah, I saw
Shit.
that. And I had to, nigga, you on the parlay game? You saw it in the story. You should have hit me up. Like, put that
I
in
saw it
for
too
me.
late.
Oh, okay.
I saw it too late. Shit. You already put the bet in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could just re-put that bitch in, but yeah, I got you. I'm
No.
doing another one. This time
Oh,
I'm
please,
looking for.
please, please do another one.
Yeah, I'm
Especially
doing
a game
another
like
one.
it's a shootout, like one of like the
Yeah.
Seahawks bus game. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
in on that.
No,
15 yards in
I'm
the
look.
first quarter ain't shit. They can get that on
No,
one drive. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm looking at I want anything with Baker Mayfield. So Baker
Absolutely.
Mayfield in San Francisco. I'm looking at that joint, and then I'm
Jared
looking
Goff.
at Jared Goff and the Chiefs, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at Josh Allen and Michael Penix because Atlanta's at home, and they're
I
gonna throw
don't
that
trust
bitch.
Michael Penix ass though.
I trust them at home,
That
but I will
motherfucker
look at.
disappointing.
Look, he did it to you. I know, but you just gotta trust him. He threw for 300 yards the last time he was at home. 280 something. He sling it at home. They just had a one duck game away, but he sling it at home. But and this is the thing you got to remember: the Buffalo Bills defense is cheeks. They banged up like a motherfucker right now. They DBs. That's why I like it. Another one I
That's
like
why
too.
they lost this week. Weak
Yeah,
ass
exactly.
defense.
And another one I'm looking at too is the Rams Ravens game. I'm just worried about fucking Cooper Rush.
So you have to do both.
Got to do both. That's the kicker.
Oh, okay. You gotta
Yeah,
do
you
both.
can't
Okay.
just pick one. You got to do both. That's the kicker. So you got to
Mm.
look at both sides. So the reason why I like both sides with Penix and Josh, I know Josh gonna give it to me, and I believe Penix can give it to me on give me the passing yards too at home. Now if that was away, I wouldn't touch it.
Mm.
But yeah, another one to watch out for too that is sneaky good, which I think I'm gonna add it to it. Bryce Young at home with the Carolina Panthers. They just beat the Dolphins. They a sneaky pick to beat the Cowboys. Don't sleep on them at
That
home.
motherfucker. That motherfucker a quarter. That motherfucker Bryce Young had 15 yards passing in the first half. His weak ass, man.
I know he be struggling. But give me the rest of your week 5 takeaways.
Yeah, man. Really, man. The only really takeaway I got. Well, I got like two really. The first one is I know we touched on this, but it's like this year. This is the year of block field goals, block punts. This shit is getting crazy. I don't know what changed in the league where now motherfuckers are figure out how to block field goals and block punts, and it's changing the outcome of the game significantly.
Hmm.
Significantly. I'm talking fucking niggas parlays all the way up, man. So that's just one of my takeaways. And then my second takeaway is very important. Stupidity is contagious in the league. It's contagious. It's no way. Last week we watched Adonai Mitchell for the Indianapolis Colts try to celebrate too early, running into the end zone, drop the ball before crossing the plane for a touchback, just for the very next week, Arizona Cardinal did the same fucking thing for a touchback into the end zone. I don't understand why players cannot wait until they cross the line to celebrate. I guess because these be the niggas who don't score often. And
Exactly.
so when they do score, they be so fucking excited.
They
They don't
do.
know. They be ready to piss on their fucking self. And they drop the ball too early.
And if
This
you
shit
notice,
blows my mind.
it's all long plays too. You got too much
Yep.
time to think. You
Too
be
much. Hell yeah.
As
And
soon as you get to that end zone, you be geeked because that Adonai Mitchell, that nigga, got
yeah.
loose on the ass. He was gone, and he make it look so easy. He really, not to change the subject, he really a fucking dog. He's
He nice.
really a dog. He
He
nice.
nice.
He just need more touches, but they got the Colts, they got Josh Downs, they got Michael Pittman, they got Ty Warren. He's the third receiver, and then they got what's the name over there too now, Pierce. So
Yeah.
somebody, if I'm a GM, I'm looking at either name Mitchell like, come over here, big dog. We got you.
Yeah.
Come over here. We'll give you some
Yeah.
touches. But he nice though. But yeah, I feel you for that shit to happen. And then the motherfucking Gannon punched that nigga in the chest. Boom!
Mm-hmm.
I said that
Yeah,
was funny.
yeah.
I
Boy,
said if y'all would have
that
known
shit
what Coach
that,
Johnson did to us in high
I
school with
was
that
just about to
nigga
say,
bitch.
boy, that shit took me back to high school, boy. That
Hell
was some shit
yeah.
Coach Johnson would have did. A
Boy,
motherfucker ice cold or some shit with a
they give you a forearm right to your neck. You can't breathe for two
Mm-hmm.
minutes. You
Yeah,
15
yeah.
years old. And you don't go
Yeah,
home
yeah.
and say nothing to your parents either. You don't say a word.
Nothing.
Nigga,
Nothing.
straight street code. You don't say a word.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ugh,
But yeah,
that was
that's
funny.
pretty much my takeaway, man. Just stupidity in the league is contagious. That shit's going around, and there's other stupid shit that's going on too. If y'all been watching the season, like a lot of this dumbass plays from different teams across the league. But those are the ones that just happened recently, and those are the two is just egregious shit that should never happen. You're a professional athlete. There's no way you should be doing dumbass shit like that. You expect that from high school, maybe college players, but not NFL players, man. You gotta be more disciplined than that. You know what's at stake. You know, every game is very important in the league. You know what I mean? So for them to be doing that shit back to back 2 weeks, we saw the same thing is ridiculous. So stupidity is
Hmm.
contagious in the league is my biggest takeaway for week 5.
Yeah, it's crazy for that shit to happen in that fashion, man. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. My week five takeaways, man, is that Jag offense, what Liam Cohen is doing over there. It's not so much the passing offense, but if you're a football mind, just really take some time to look at the offensive scheme, the run blocking that he's doing, the play action, the play calling, the combo packages, the different sets that he's doing, the motions. He's putting Trevor Lawrence in amazing situations now what Trevor Lawrence has been doing is that nigga he's kind of a tweaker. He's like the dumb blonde version of the NFL quarterback. Like at one moment he's gonna make one of the most remarkable throws you've ever seen, and then one moment you're gonna be like, this nigga might be the dumbest quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Like he has like these lapses in his mind that is just like it's impulsive. He can't help himself. Like it's almost like he got ADHD. It's hard to describe it but that's kind of like the ups and downs that you get with Trevor Lawrence. But when that boy is on and focused, he can make any throw in the NFL. That throw he threw to Brian Thomas at the end of the game was magical. And then right before that, that nigga threw a ball right to a fucking linebacker, right in his chest, and he dropped it. So
Uh-huh.
that just lets you know the variation that you get with Trevor Lawrence. But I got to show love to Liam Cohen. He went viral when he went to Jacksonville because he was the one that was like Duval. He kind of like a
Mm.
corny white guy, but he's the same coach, offensive coordinator that had Baker Mayfield and them Bucks humming. All right, so he is a strong offensive mind, and I see his imprint on the Jacksonville offense, and that Jacksonville defense have been playing real aggressive too. So they playing tough, man. They're a tough little sleeper team, man. They've been pulling these tough games out. You gotta respect it. My other takeaway is I hope y'all listened to me last week. Last week I said stay away from my Chargers. They boo boo. Listen to me and listen to me clear. We might beat the Dolphins just because the Dolphins are boo boo too, and Mike McDaniels is on his way out. But let me tell you, we're on our third string offensive lineman, and our first string offensive lineman, our left guard and center are below average boo boo cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Our right tackle is boo boo cheeks. Our backup left tackle is boo boo and doo doo cheeks. Our replacement right guard is Dookie Crisp. So what I'm telling y'all is our starting lineman, we have three really good offensive linemen. Our right tackle, Joe Alt, who is now hurt. Our right guard, Makai Becton, that we got from the Eagles, who is a big bully who is injury prone. He's hurt. And then our all-star left tackle, who was out for the season, Slater, he's gone for the year. So there's a stat out that shows that no one has been pressured in the NFL in the last 3 years than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert this season is averaging 2 seconds per play to throw the ball before pressure. Just to give y'all an idea. That means he hikes the ball. 1, 2, there's somebody in his face. We are despicable. If you bet them, you betting them at your own risk. Okay? Until we get back healthy, we are not bettable. We also lost our all-star rookie running back, Omari Hampton, for 4 weeks. After we lost our other dog running back,
Oh damn! Is he
Najee
out for
Harris.
4 weeks?
He's out for 4 or 5 weeks with an ankle sprain.
Damn.
So there's Najee and Omari Hampton. Now we rolling with Kamani Vidal and Hassan Haskins.
Y'all in
That
deep doodoo.
we in deep doodle. We
Y'all
gonna have
in
a
deep doo doo.
Jim Harbaugh is gonna have to pull a rabbit out of his hat for us to survive this. Now the only good thing is we beat the Chiefs once, and we beat the Broncos, and we beat the Raiders. So we still number one in our division. We have to maintain and get healthy before we play them niggas again. So it's a slippery slope. But yeah, and then another quick takeaway: the Jets, they simple and plain, they stink. Bet them at your own risk, and that's my only takeaway on the Jets. They stink. They
Yeah.
stink. That's
Well,
all my takeaways.
I had they bitch ass +7. They bitch ass couldn't even cover the spread. They goofy as hell. I hate them
No,
motherfuckers too, man.
I learned they burnt me at least 4 or 5 times last year. I ain't learned my lesson. No, thank you on that. Learned my
Mhm.
lesson on their ass. But yeah, go ahead and give me your diaper team of the week.
I'm so glad you asked, my brother. I couldn't wait to speak on this atrocity called the Arizona Cardinals. Let me tell you about these goof ass bitches.
Uh,
They just do the most ridiculous dumb.
oh,
I have never seen a team so dumb like this. They was beating the. In fact, I really thought that the Tennessee Titans was gonna go 0-17 because that's how bad they are this year. They really. But if any team it was going to lose to the Tennessee Titans, it's going to be the Arizona Cardinals. They
absolutely.
dumb as fuck. It was one play. Kyler Murray in the shotgun, the fucking ball hit him in the fucking forehead, bounced on the ground. The nigga just looked at it. Didn't even try to jump on the shit. Just looked at it and let the defensive lineman jump on the motherfucker. That's how you know he don't even want to be there. He don't even want to be there. Now, on top of that, what I just mentioned in my takeaway, stupidity is contagious, had Demarcado, I think that was him, run for a long ass play just to get to the front of the end zone and drop the ball before crossing the plane for a touchback. Dumb as hell. Then on top of that, this the play that just blew my mind. It don't even get enough. I thought I was watching Little League football. These motherfucking Arizona, they got an interception. Dude, catch the ball in for the interception, hit the ground, fumbled the bitch, dropped the ball on the ground. Another Cardinal come instead of jumping on the ball because they in Tennessee Titans territory because Tennessee was in the red zone. Instead of jumping on the ball to secure the ball, this goof ass motherfucker tried to pick it up, facing the opposite way. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Tried to pick it up, end up kicking the ball in the end zone, and guess what happened? Tennessee Titans
Mm,
jump on it for a touchdown. That's how retarded the Arizona Cardinals team is. They do the most bonehead shit. And if any team was going to lose to the Tennessee Titans, it was going to be the Cardinals, and they deserve to lose their game because they idiots, they fucking retards, and I hate the organization because they cost me my fucking parlay. And man, it's just disgusting what I watched with the Arizona Cardinals. That is my supreme premier diaper team of the week is Arizona Cardinals. God damn.
yeah, and to make it even worse, that when the ball hit Kyler Murray in the head, the nigga got a concussion. They had to go to the locker room.
Was that what it was for? I thought it was something
Yes,
else.
it was because the ball hit him in the head. He had to go to the locker room. They said he had a mild concussion. He had to get checked out.
Go baby ass nigga, man.
I'm gonna tell you, as an organization, you cannot give Kyler you cannot give Kyler Murray the bag
Can't.
as
Oh no.
you cannot give him the bag as the face of your organization.
No.
The nigga just too ambivalent and too nonchalant. He just act like he don't give a fuck.
He don't.
He do not care. Like the nigga that got his money, he like, man, I could be playing baseball. I ain't gotta take all these hits. The nigga, I just
Only thing he care about is gaming. He care about Call of Duty. That's the only
that's
thing
it.
he's goofy ass.
And
He's a big kid.
I ain't mad at him. Hey, that Ghost of Your Tech came out last week. That motherfucker hitting. You hear me? I've been playing that bitch. That motherfucker that Ghost of
Hey,
Hey, I ain't gonna
you
even
said that
lie
bitch
to
went
you.
crazy, huh? That,
Hey,
that's
that
funny.
go
That's
hey,
funny.
that Ghost of Your
Hey,
Tech, that motherfucker hit. You hear me? That Ghost
and
of
that's
Your
probably
Tech
what
go
got
on.
It's probably what got Kyler Murray distracted. All he want to do is go home and play that new Call of Duty. That's all he
Man,
want to
I ain't
do.
gonna lie to you. That goes to your tail. That shit like a movie, man. And I'm already fascinated with Japanese culture. That shit got me
Mm.
in tune, boy.
Damn.
Man, that shit go hard. That shit like a real movie. They got the old samurai showdowns and that
Mm.
shit crazy, boy. That's the first one went hard, so I knew this was gonna go hard. But
Mm.
yeah, Kyler Murray tweaking, man. But I keep it sweet. I'm really stupid. I want to apologize again to my fans. I don't know why I put the Giants on my bet. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I
I
did
don't know
too.
why I did that.
It was a
Like,
good bet.
no, it wasn't. Let me tell you why. The Giants had a fluky game against my Chargers. You come in, it's your first rookie start. You all hype and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then what Jackson Dart do? You go to New Orleans, he fumble, Cam Scatterbo fumble, and fucking New Orleans win the game. Once defenses get a little bit of tape on you, once these coaches get a little bit of tape on you, they find a way to disrupt what you got going on. I teased their ass up to 8.
Me too.
We had that
Still
shit
didn't cover.
covered. This nigga Scatterbo fumble. These motherfuckers pick it up. Defensive touchdown, pick six. And this defensive touchdown by the Saints. And this is how I tell y'all I'll be so close with that shit. I had pick six by my Chargers. I had a defensive touchdown on my Chargers for the Giants. I should have put it on the Saints. Every time I make one of these bets, it happened the week later. I
Mm.
put a anytime touchdown on my Chargers for a fumble scoop score. I didn't put it on the Saints. What the Saints get? Fumble scoop score. I was gonna put two anytime touchdown on Trevor Lawrence. I said, let me put it on Brandon Strange. I always put two-time anytime touchdowns on QBs. I just like the odds. My my dumb ass just said, just try Brandon Strange. This nigga get hurt in the first quarter. What happened? Trevor Lawrence go for two touchdowns. And I be on my instinct be so right. I just be overthinking a little bit, a little too early, a little too late. But I'm gonna fine tune it, y'all. But yeah, I bet on the Giants. I should have never did that. It's just that Spencer Rattler has been 0 and 10, and I just knew like if he won that game, it wasn't gonna be by much. And they wouldn't have won it by much if they don't get that scoop and score defensive touchdown in the fourth quarter. So it is what it is. You live and you learn, but I'm definitely gonna think twice about putting the Giants. I had their ass on my fucking teaser bet and my fucking parlay. So
I sure did.
they do.
But I had them heads up. That's how much I like the.
Uh,
I thought the Giants were gonna do their thing.
it
I was
wasn't a
wrong.
bad bet. I'm be giving too much credit to their D line. That's my problem. I love their D
You do.
line and they
You
really
definitely
good,
do. You
but
definitely do.
they off and on. They off and on. Them niggas do not
They
like
they
to.
they they good. They talented, no doubt. But for some reason, they still give up big
But
plays.
you know what it is? It's cause the offense be going three and out. Then they got to get right back on the field, and them niggas still be tired. When the Giants start sustaining drives and they rest and they come back fresh, they be dogs again. But yeah, it's all good, man. We're gonna get straight to it. You know, Vic pussyfooting around. We ain't got time to wait. So we're gonna do exactly what we did last time. He gonna send us his three best bets, and we'll have it included in our best bets for y'all in this parlays of the week. So with that being said, we're gonna get straight to it. T.O., give me your first best bet for the week 6 NFL slate.
Yes, sir. My first bet for week 6. It was kind of tricky this week. It's
It
no
was, I ain't
game that
gonna lie.
it's no game that really stood out to me that I really love. But these three, I feel like are the best out of the bunch. But my first bet I like, give me those Dallas Cowboys -3 versus the Carolina Panthers. I don't give a
Mm,
fuck what the Panthers do. I don't give a fuck if they won last week, they won 2 weeks. I don't trust them motherfuckers at all. Every week, I expect the Panthers to lose,
they gonna
and
cook your ass.
they probably might.
They gonna cook you.
But
They gonna cook you good. You gonna learn to stop betting against them niggas at home.
no, I
You
bet
gonna learn.
I'm betting against some motherfuckers. I don't give a damn. I don't trust the Panthers. I feel like the Cowboys can win that game by a field goal. Give me the Cowboys -3 versus the Panthers because Ferguson is cooking up, Pickens is cooking up, Javonte Williams is cooking up. Dak Prescott ain't been turning that bitch over. He looking pretty good, solid, throwing that bitch. Give me the Cowboys -3 versus the Panthers. I don't give a damn. Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I like it. I like it. You gonna learn your lesson about them Panthers. I do not like their ass at home. I keep their ass off my parlay if anything. I do think Dallas should win that game just because
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott is playing phenomenal right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they've been,
And then the
they've been
Panthers got to deal with Bryce Young's struggles every fucking time. They got to deal with his struggles.
yeah, he
So
played better at home than he do away. It's
yeah,
just that Dallas Cowboys defense is horrible.
it is. It
This
really
it's
is.
bad.
It
It's
is
really
bad.
bad.
It is though.
You see what your boy Rico Dowdle did, nigga,
He
200
show
yards.
up.
So
Did I had front row seat to that one. I got that man on fantasy in both my leagues. Front row
yeah,
seat to that amazing performance he put on this week.
so I ain't mad at it, man. Well, I dig it, man. With my first bet for the week, it's a scary one just because of the Cardinals pissing down their leg, but I'm gonna buy it down. Give me the Indianapolis Colts minus the 4 against the Arizona Cardinals. Um, Most teams, after they have an embarrassing loss like that, they normally come back firing in all cylinders. But I really don't think Kyler gives a fuck. So I don't think he gonna bounce. I don't think that nigga has no desire to redeem himself.
He don't.
The coach just got $100,000 fine. They might be quitting on that coach by now. And the Colts are at home. Who the fuck on the Arizona Cardinals defense is gonna stop Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, and that run scheme, that phenomenal run scheme that Steiny or whatever his name is running over there with the Indianapolis Colts. Man, give me the Colts minus the 4
Yeah,
at home against
JT
Arizona
should go
Cardinals.
crazy. He should go crazy this week.
He should go crazy. He should go bananas.
Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Vic, 1/3 of the parlay game. Better late than never. Been a little under the weather, but I made sure I had to make sure I get y'all these parlays and get y'all my top 3 best bets of the week. Last week was a little rough, went 1 for 3, but it's all good. It's all good. We on the right track. I'll be honest with y'all. Every game was right there, but last week was all around. It was one of them crazy NFL weeks that we typically have where what can go wrong will go wrong, but. With that being said, I'm gonna give out my top 3 best bets of the week. My first best bet is this Thursday night game is the Philadelphia Eagles -7 versus the New York Giants. I really like this matchup. My Eagles have been struggling lately and coming off of a terrible second half. Once again, we're playing one good half, one bad half, but coming off that second half performance against the Broncos last week, I really do look forward to these Eagles to step it up and playing against the G-men. Look forward to them to come together and win this game very convincingly. I think they're about to hit their stride on this one. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles at -7 versus the New York Giants.
All right, T.O., give me your second best bet for the week 6 NFL slate.
My second best bet for week 6. I like the Detroit Lions +2.5 versus the Kansas City Chiefs because the Chiefs to me are fraud. They are fraud. They're not as good as people think they are. Definitely not as good as last year. They just lost to the Jags. If they losing to the Jags, what the fuck you think the Lions gonna do to their ass with all that offensive firepower that they got? Which the Lions, in my opinion, have a better defense than the Jags. So I expect the Lions to definitely cover the spread at +2.5. And in fact, I like the bet so much I got them heads up on my ticket. So when you see my bet at the end of the episode, you will see I don't even got a +2.5. I got them heads up. So that's my second best bet for week 6. Yes, sir.
hmm Okay. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I'll tell you right now, I think the Chiefs beat them.
It's possible.
I think the Chiefs beat
Possible.
them. So with that being said, my second NFL best bet. I like the Lions +4, but I'm going with the Chiefs heads up against the Detroit Lions. Over the last since Mahomes has gotten to a league, I have a rule. If I get Patrick Mahomes at home under a field goal, I take it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care who
You
they
been saying
playing,
that?
I take it. And why? It's just something about him being at home, the refs, the fluky shit that happened, the way that nigga be maneuvering in the pocket and how he get away and do all that. Patrick Mahomes half body halfway off the ground, 3rd and 16, he getting a completion. Hey, it's just I just think the Detroit Lions gonna take a loss this time, and I think it works even better in my favor because the Chiefs just came off that close loss with the Jags. So with that being said, give me the Chiefs heads up against those Detroit Lions.
Okay. Okay.
I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with that.
My second best bet of the week is give me them Cleveland Browns at +7 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers do have a week off. This is a great spot for the Browns. Mike Tomlin's the favorite. He doesn't really fare all so well when he is a high favorite. So therefore, I really like this matchup, even though Dylan Gabriel showed us some things. That defense for the Browns is stellar. That's the prime reason why I'm going to, and I believe they're going to get to Aaron Rodgers and rattle him. So give me the Cleveland Browns at +7 versus them Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now give me your final best bet for the Week 6 NFL slate.
Yes, sir. My final best bet for week 6 in a divisional matchup. Or, well, not divisional. Well, I don't know if it's a divisional matchup, but it's definitely a rivalry game. Let me get those Cleveland Browns +5.5 versus those Pittsburgh Steelers. I expect it to be a close one, especially how the Browns played against my Vikings in London. The defense was looking pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? They kept pretty close. The offense was surprisingly looking pretty good. I like the way Junkins been running. It seems to me that it don't matter who the defense is, Junkins gonna eat. Junkins gonna
Yeah,
get
he
his.
been
It don't
running.
matter who out there
He,
in front of him.
he been
So
running hard.
he been definitely running hard as hell. So give me them Browns +5.5 versus the Steelers this week for my final best bet of week 6.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that bet too. The only thing that scared me about that bet is this is gonna be their third home game, and they got to fly all the way back from London, then go to the Steelers and play the Steelers who are coming off a bye week. That's the only thing that make me nervous. But I do think that Browns D line can torture Aaron Rodgers. I think they can make life hell for him.
Yeah, because
So
Miles Garrett is having one of the best years of his career. Shit,
yeah, so
he's
I do
sacking
like that
motherfuckers every
matchup.
week.
It's just you got Dylan Gabriel flying back. He a rookie, his second start in Pittsburgh. You just gotta hope this nigga don't throw no pick six and no shit like that.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
think
he
I
looked he
think
looked very polished though. He looked very polished.
he's not a bad quarterback. I think with him, I think Kevin Stefanski, you just got to make sure you throwing short shit to the perimeter where you can have a clear line of sight. Because you throwing shit over the middle, and then they got to do all that anticipation shit. He just can't really see over the line like that. So you got to
Hmm.
give that nigga short passes, quick passes, run the ball, eat the clock. So, and I don't even know if the Steelers can even stop his ass from running for real.
Man, for real.
But you know, Mike Tomlin, they might crowd the box on Keyshawn
I'm
Johnson.
sure. I'm
So we're
sure
gonna
Mike
see.
Tomlinson cooking up something.
So he cooking up some, but the Steelers aren't great favorites. They better as underdogs. So we'll see what it look like, man. But I ain't mad
Yeah.
at that pick. So with my third and final best bet for the Week 6 NFL slate, the Jacksonville Jaguars are taking their second loss. Give me the Seattle Seahawks +3 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like the Seattle Seahawks. They do got some issues on defense. They kind of banged up right now. Um, but I'm riding the Sam Darnold train until the playoffs, baby. They got too
So
many
you
weapons.
buying them? Are you buying them up? 'Cause I think it was -1 when I
No, it
it
was
was my
+1. It was +1 when I put it on my ticket, but I bought it up on my parlay to 3. It's like
no.
-180 or something like that. I bought it up to +3. But yeah, give it to me +3. But they switched the odds up because I think the injury reports coming in. I think Devin Witherspoon is going to play. I think
Mm,
Tyreek Woolen is going to play. So they're getting their defense back. So that's why it's important to get the best of the number. I
I
got it
feel
when it was +1, so I could buy it up to 3. But if you get it -1, you can buy it to +2 now, which is still good odds. I actually like them heads up, but I'm just buying some points to kind of make it a little bit favorable to anybody that might tail that bet. So
And lastly, I will say my last best bet of the week. Give me them Carolina Panthers at +4.5 versus the the Dallas Cowboys. Sorry about that. Versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Carolina Panthers +4.5 versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Panthers defense are not looking too good. The Panthers are showing some light, even though, the way I said that game was crazy last week in itself. But I really do like this Panthers matchup against the Cowboys this week, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Carolina Panthers catch their strides.
But with that being said, I'm gonna do a quick rundown of my best bets for this week. I got the Colts -6 against the Arizona. I'm sorry, the Colts -4 against the Arizona Cardinals. I got the Chiefs heads up against the Detroit Lions, and then I got the Seattle Seahawks +3 against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes, sir. And I got the Dallas Cowboys -3 versus the Carolina Panthers. I got the Detroit Lions +2.5 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And I got the Cleveland Browns +5.5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With that being said, the Philadelphia Eagles -7 versus the New York Giants. Give me the Cleveland Browns at +7 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then give me those Carolina Panthers at +4.5 versus the Dallas Cowboys. That is my top 3 best bets of the week. It's your boy Vic, 1/3 of the Parlay Gang, signing off. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Hey, I don't know when it's coming. I can feel it in my bones. I think last year, I hit my first like 3 to 5K bet like week 5 or week 6. The year before that, I hit my 15K hit. It was like week 9. So I don't know. I just feel it. The big hit is coming. I made like 1 or 2 parlays in the same week. It's gonna be like 2,500, 3,000. I don't know which one, which week is gonna be. I just know it's coming. I'm super, super duper close. But yeah, with that being said, y'all know what to do, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Follow us at all socials at the Parlay Gang. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Hit us up. We appreciate y'all. I've been seeing all the shares. They've been consistent. We need more engagement on the comments if you can. Please share them to your people, your friends. If you know anyone that gambles or takes interested in parlays, go ahead and send them my page. What else? Yeah, and just keep fucking with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to the people that tagged me, Coop, my boy AG. They both tailed that QB bet. They both made money on it. So shout out to them for showing love, and I appreciate y'all for trusting in me on those bets. Like I said, we ain't gonna win them all, but we just want to make sure we green at the end of the year. So yeah, much love, everybody. T.O., what you got for 'em?
Oh, man. Like everything you just said, keep the engagement going on. Our YouTube views are increasing. We appreciate it. We see the podcast and the platform is growing slowly but surely. And so the YouTube views are very important to us, man. So we appreciate everybody who's clicking on their YouTube videos, man, subscribing to the channel, man. We appreciate y'all, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all know what to do, man. Hey, make sure y'all tune in. We are not financial advisors. Please gamble at your own risk, but y'all know what time it is. Once again, we're going to make money, we're going to lose money, but we're going to do that shit together. Our winning week is coming. We had a winning week last week. Let's see if we can double back. Hey, let's get this money. We'll see y'all next week at the betting window. Let's go.